I think it's funny as shit, but like Jim doesn't even his face never changes or nothing. Like they never go back and like they don't laugh. They think he's serious, and he never is like, I'm just fucking with you. So every person we meet just and I got to sit there and take it.
All right, guys. Well, welcome back to the podcast. We're Sunday, January 11th, catching up. A lot of wrestling that's happened in the last couple of weeks, but this weekend was a big one. We had the Pit down in Princeton, 1A wrestling. Cheesehead had a lot of Illinois teams up there, and Wisconsin Sycamore that had a lot of 2A teams. And then you guys, you see Iowa tournament. I don't know. That was where Marmion was. I don't know where it was specifically, but start with Ealer. How was the Pit?
It was good, man. Obviously my first time being there. The venue lived up to what everybody said it was, but I found my happy spot. Like it was money. I was in the little press box next to the guys that were running the computers for the score table, so I had something to put all my stuff on. Had my shoulders up on there. The only mat I couldn't see was mat 6. Other than that, I was good as gold, man. Those guys had a bowl of candy, and all the tournament people were bringing them water all the time and food all the time. They were giving it to me too. And I'm like, this is freaking awesome, man. It's like rolling out the red carpet.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes being a press member, you get some perks.
yeah, it was VIP.
Yeah. Jim, how was Cheesehead?
It was cool. Kakana, Wisconsin's a nice area. Big school. There was, I think, 12 mats total. So there was actually the big, like the main gym, and then there was an auxiliary gym, they called it, which I never even ended up. I never saw the other gym at all. Um, but it was nice. The concessions there were unreal. Like I'm on my diet, so I didn't do anything wrong. But like they had yogurt, like every flavor of yogurt imaginable. They had apples, they had bananas, they had little vegetable bags, like pre-made vegetable bags. They had celery and peanut butter. They had
Huh.
chili. They had chicken noodle soup. They had hot dogs, hamburgers. So like their lunchroom, like the lunch lady, I don't know, they were lunch ladies or like moms, but they were like cooking in the lunchroom, like on real cooking equipment. Like, and they had like a grill going inside. It was like a stove. I don't know, an oven, whatever it's called.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they had like it was like the concessions there were, if you were a wrestler and you had to make weight on day 2, like if you were like, you could have went there and ate healthy.
Yeah.
So did any of
You're
them
like,
ask you for permission to leave the kitchen?
no, no, no,
Uh,
no.
yeah. And yeah, near you were at the Pit.
Yes.
You
Yep.
were there all both days.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, it didn't disappoint. It lived up to the billing, and besides a couple of kids being out with injury, I mean, it was awesome. I mean, if you watch the last match of the whole tournament, that was
Dude, there was
as
a
good as it
reason
gets.
132. Yeah, there was a reason 132 was last.
Yeah.
There's a, yeah. Well, had the cards played right, 138 could have been last.
100%.
138 was like I was watching. All right now, and I had zero Google inside the high school. You had to like link to the Wi-Fi, which wasn't that big of a deal, but you have to sign in. And I mean, as soon as you moved, you got kicked out of it again. So you had to like re-sign back in. So it became a project to keep on signing back into Wi-Fi. You know what I mean? Maybe it's not that. It was a project for me. Maybe it's really not that big of a deal, but it was. And I was looking at well, Friday night I was looking at the pit bracket, and I was looking at 38, and I was just like, damn, man, my dad's very.
So
Like, I'm not taking anything. I'm not taking anything from Devin winning because you can only wrestle who's there. So that's not what I'm doing.
Right.
But
Right.
like, damn, you know what I mean? That bracket was. That
so is it a
wasn't the most exciting
coincidence?
bracket.
I mean, let's just. I really would just want to lay it out. Is it a coincidence? I mean, I really hope there aren't 3 kids battling knee injuries.
I've been told
Yeah.
there's no such thing as a coincidence. I've said you've heard me say that before. There's no such thing as a coincidence.
Yeah. I mean, I do think I've seen a lot of injuries. I mean, some people that we know this is a very common thing right now. I have my own thoughts as far as why some of this stuff happens a little bit more. But it is an unfortunate task. I think it's also different today than before. I think people are more likely to protect themselves as opposed to go out there and just beat their bodies up. I
So are they
think
protecting themselves or protecting records?
well, records in this situation don't really
They
matter
don't pertain. Yeah.
because the record doesn't really carry over. I
Is
do
it
think
not showing your cards type of deal? You know,
Yeah, I do
too
think
early.
that I mean, here's the thing, in high school, I do think that that's a thought inside people's minds. Like, in high school wrestling, people do focus a lot on the competitor and then imagining that if you wrestle somebody that you're somehow giving somebody an advantage, but, yeah, I don't know. That obviously the the optimistic view is that people are injured and they're going to get better. But again, this is about peaking. I think this tournament is a tournament that you should want to be a part of, especially 1A. You don't have many tests, I don't think. A state tournament style test, you don't have too many of those throughout the year. This was a good opportunity for that. So I would be peaking, but people do go to the Abes. Abes is a lot of matches that can, it is close proximity to the Abes. If you think about how wrestling can, you can get some little minor injuries that you know, get cautious about.
Yeah.
So it could be both.
No, yeah. I mean, I'm just like, for lack of better terms, 138 was disappointing. I can't emphasize enough not taking anything away from Devin or
Yeah.
whoever he had in the finals or whoever else was in the bracket. You know what I mean? You were just missing well,
Yeah.
that
Opportunities to
sounds
get good
shitty.
matches.
Yeah, that sounds shitty the way I'm saying it. So
Yeah.
nothing against Munsterman, nothing against Matthews, Baker,
No, it
anybody.
was
But
still good, just not what it could have been. You know.
yeah.
Again, just talking about the guys that were missing. There were two state ranked guys.
3.
Yeah, but two in the top three. So number 1 ranked and number 3 ranked. They were out. And then who was the third?
Loggy.
Okay, but he's at 38 or 32.
He says, I bet you after watching 32 play out and seeing how deep that is, I bet you're going to see him at 38.
Yeah, you might be seeing. Yeah, I mean that's what happens. Definitely for sure, right?
Well, what's deeper, a healthy 38 or a healthy 32? I mean, or is there?
Probably when it's said and done, deeper. If everybody stays where they're at, it's 32. If two guys scatter from 32 to 38, it becomes a crapshoot.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think anybody's beating Philpott and Wainwright? I mean, we're gonna get into speculation. Those two kids are tough.
That was.
I mean, I wasn't.
But Blanton loses.
Yeah, I mean, he'd be
yeah.
And I mean, obviously Schwartz beats Blanton, so it is deep. But man, I don't see that when it comes down to it. Those are the guys,
Yeah,
for sure.
That is impressive. I mean, if you can have a 1-point match, you can definitely find a way to win that match. So that throws I mean, it is deep. Like, I think 32, 38. This is a good year for 1A for sure.
Right.
Depth wise.
Like, I'm not lying. So that Blanton Philpott match, and we've got the Chariot way ahead of the course. But end of the second period, if I'd have had a picture of the look on Philpott's face, it would, like, I don't want to say he was panicked, but he was like, "Holy shit, I'm in a match."
Blanton was throwing it all at him. He was in on a couple. It's just Philpott's so strong, his legs. He just
he is.
Got out of everything. So
and he finds a way every time. Every time. I mean, how do you go down 7-1 and then come back against a kid like Wainwright? Right? It is insane.
I think Brody Ivy, we figured out that you don't go on the bottom under Philpott because he's really good on top.
He's a brawler.
And we never got another chance, so.
Yeah, he's
tough. Ended on their feet. It would have been exciting, so.
So me just asking a stupid question. So it was an escape point. It was the 1 point scored.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Phil Pot went down in the second and got away, and then in the third we took down, or not we, but Newman, Blanton, and Phil Pot's super good on top, super tough. So never got real close to escaping. So
Yeah.
Oh, really?
yeah.
And neither kid had a stall warning the whole match.
I feel like I want to say I don't know if Phil Pot had one or not because we kept shooting him out. I don't remember.
Oh, but not on top, like riding them. No
No,
stall
no,
warning.
no.
Okay.
I mean, he was trying to work it. Blanton
Okay.
was doing a good job not getting turned, but he had the boots in sometimes, and he was trying. But
Yeah. And I mean that might be the dumbest question in the world. I just haven't seen the match yet, so like no.
Yeah.
I'm not
Right.
accusing of somebody of stalling. I just haven't seen it yet.
Well, 1-0 match. I mean, yeah, I would say there might be some stalling in there.
yeah, I mean,
Or
Blanton's
at least
super.
evading offense. I mean,
He's
again,
super dangerous. He's had a couple close matches with Wainwright over the years, and look what he did with Phil Pot. But those two are the class of the weight bracket. So
yeah. Well, should we jump through the entire tournament, or should we just talk about? I mean, again, it was a good showing for like 1A kids. Dixon, they wrestled really well. They got third place. I definitely think that some of these guys that are on their team are going to be competing for state champs, right?
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna get it pulled back up. I had it and I kicked myself out here.
We're not addressing any rankings or anything tonight, correct?
no.
Yeah.
We'll. I mean, definitely there are some rankings that are going to change, but that Parade's at 6.
Mhm.
He's going to be jumping up, I think, and 32 is going to change. We're going to have to somehow address type of. I mean, I wonder what are your guys' thoughts on rankings when it comes to injuries and time away, because this is something that happens in college too. Where guys will wrestle and then all of a sudden they'll be maybe injured or something, but they're just really not competing and protecting their ranking, right? But how do you consider that? Because obviously,
I don't know. I've seen it before with rankings where like a kid will win something and then he doesn't wrestle for 6 months and he stays number 1.
Yeah.
Which I always thought was,
BS. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, there's an art to getting ranked and keeping it. There really is, and I think that game's gay.
Yeah. Yeah, but it is a thing, and I think it is interesting that that does happen sometimes for accidental reasons. But Dana White, he strips the belt if a guy's not competing too much. But
Yeah.
106 was really good, and even the quarters, like there were some good matchups there.
Yep. So what should we do? Should we go through the finals and talk about them? I know
Sure.
I got to see 32 that match. I got to see 175, and again they bounce around, so I got confused a little bit in the finals match. But
Dalton, you shouldn't have got confused because I posted the weight.
No.
On
I know, but it's still out of order in my head, But yeah, Riley Paradas of Dixon beats Nate Lower. Is it Lower? Lauer of Rock Ridge, and the 106 finals. Augusta Swanson of Princeton beats Landon Neer in the finals at 113. Jack Reagan of Dixon, he defeats Weston Frazier, and this was a close one, right, Ealer?
Yeah, dude, Frazier's good, man.
Oh no, it wasn't. I mean, 14-4, but did it open up?
Yeah,
at the end?
yeah. It was Frazier Frazier had to kind of go for it a little bit. Yeah, it was one of those matches that, and if you go back to the commentary from the announcing, I might even said it was one of those matches that if you just looked at the score, it does not dictate how that match was wrestled.
Yeah, I remember it was a little close, and then I think Reagan was losing, and then if I remember correctly, he got up, got 2 takedowns.
Frazier did score first, I believe.
Yeah. Yep. And then 126, Preston Waddle, he beats Owen Peterson, Coal City. It was 10-5, but very controlled, I thought. And then 132, Max Philpott defeats Dean Wainwright in an epic finals match 10-9, which started 7-1 in favor of Wainwright.
Mm-hmm.
138, Devin Ealer of Oakwood beats Luke Munsterman, Coal City. 6-0. Controlled. 44, Zach Bryant, Porta beats Tyler Hukel of Oakwood. Brody Widlowski, Big Guns, right? This is the defeats Dylan Hinton.
Yeah, the kids put together.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
It was a good match too.
Yep, he defeats Dylan Hinton at 150. And did we have Hinton at 50?
I think we originally had him at 57, and I believe we did bump him down because he had resurted. Let me look and see.
No, we had him up. We had him up at 57.
57. Okay.
Yep.
I know 3-1 match in the finals are 50. What was it? A clear 3? Like, was it a clear win or was it? You know what I mean? I know 3-1 says it's a takedown and escape, but what was it?
Yeah, I mean it was they were battling.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it was an exciting match. It was a close match.
And then 157, Hudson Babb.
My man.
He defeated Aiden Kinney of Coal City.
Yeah.
I don't know if do either of you guys consider that a big upset? I know Hudson Babb's you're close to him. I mean,
he's been wrestling. He's undefeated this season. That was his 100th win high school career win too. What a way to do that.
Right. He's
tall. Been putting in the work. I think there's a lot of that. Like, I don't know if anybody watched or got to see when he wrestled Charlie Widmer. I mean, that match rivaled a top match because they look, well, what's Jim saying about the two possums in a burlap sack?
Yeah.
I mean, what was it? It was
15-13.
15-13.
Yeah.
I mean, it was reversal, near fall, reversal, near fall, reversal, near fall. He's just hard to wrestle because he's so tall. And most of those kids that are at 57 are kind of stocky tanks.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, he sits the corner really well.
He
did that a number of times.
And that's hard to do for a guy that's that long,
Yep. And we had Aiden Kinney ranked number 1 at 157.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So Hudson Babb is
he's the new guy.
He's the guy. And then jumping up 165, Justin Zimmerman, Porta. He defeats Casey Etheridge.
Was Zimmerman? Is Porta at? Oh yeah, they are. Porta's at Abe's, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
Did Zimmerman see anybody at Abe's or not?
I believe Riley Lifefight from Marquette beat Zimmerman at Abe's. Now I think that was at 75, but we're being told that Lifefight's coming down to 65 or is already there. I'm not sure, but he did beat Zimmerman at Abe's.
Gotcha.
And then 175, Lyndon Teese of Roxana beats Brock Finch, Coal City. Good match. And I heard there's rumors that some other top individual at 175 might be injured, so that changes a lot of things. At 75 ranking was, that's for sure. 90.
Ooh.
Well, right now we have, I mean, we can come back to it, but right now at 75, we got Livedall 1, Teese 2, Griffin 3, Stein 4, Finch 5. So Finch is going to move up. Teese, I mean.
Yeah, I get you. I know Livedall was like not competing for a while, just like precautionary. I just don't know if it's something big or small, or I mean, I don't know yet. Mark will know. We'll talk to Mark. He'll find out. I don't want to bother Pete with that. I mean, those are shitty text or phone calls, right?
What is that? You said 3. That was 3 people. 3 people in 138. Another at 190 or 175. Yeah, it's crazy that tournament is that good, and they still had guys missing. Wow, impressive.
Had to wash their hair.
Yeah, 190. Ross Miller of Vandalia beats Will Julian of Byron. I don't know where these guys are at. I know Julian was down at 65 and now he's not.
I know that Teese beat Ross Miller somewhere because he bumped up to wrestle him.
Yeah.
And that was fairly recent.
But we have
That was
Ross
a duel.
Miller. We have Ross Miller ranked number 3 right now at 190. So
Who's number 2?
we got Eli Larson, Danny Jackson.
Danny Jackson. Yep.
I still think 190 is I still think 190 is right the way it is 1 through 3. I think we adjust from 3 down. Unless we got other head-to-heads that I don't know about.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Did
he's down at 75
Ross?
anyway. So
I got a silly question. I guess I should have known this. I should be looking this up before I even say it out loud. But I was asked, did Eli Larson wrestle Ross Miller at Abe's? Because Vandalia wrestled Stockton. So 190, they should have wrestled, correct?
I don't think so. While somebody's looking it up, the other one that took place this week was Chambliss wrestled Ethan Miller at our county tournament and beat him.
Oh,
All right.
really? How was that conference?
It's a Vermilion County Conference.
Who won that?
We did for the 9th consecutive year.
County champs.
That's right.
County.
All out of 4 teams.
Still the
So
champs.
that's a Super Bowl to some people right there. I'm telling you.
Yeah. 215, Cade Poyer, Cole City defeats Dominic Alemo, Reed Custer. And 285, Brecken Campbell beats Darian Holloway.
So that we got to look at back to 215. Pointer teched Keller Stocks, who we got at number 1. I mean, I watched that match happen right in front of me, and I was like, "Holy cow!"
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Where do we?
going to move around a lot.
Yeah.
So
where do we have
when-
Jeremiah Luke at heavyweight or 215?
We have
got him
Luke
at
at
we got him number
215.
215.
Okay.
So when Vandalia wrestled Lee Wynn, they had Miller bumped up to 215 and lost to Oliver McPeak. So
Oh,
he
really?
didn't wrestle Larson.
Okay.
Good question.
And
So did Mia
Yeah.
take a forfeit there then?
heavyweight.
Oh, he went heavy. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So that was the tournament. That was the finals. A lot of things are going to change as far as ranking wise, but again, great mini state tournament for 1A wrestling.
Yeah. Where'd Leland Nelson end up? I know he's good. I'm looking through.
He's in the
How'd he
third
do?
place match. I don't let's see what he
What
did
weight?
for
26, right? 26. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, all right. He took third.
Yeah.
So he beat Caden. He pinned Caden Wood in the third place match. So who did he lose to? Did he lose to Waddle or Peterson?
I think Peterson.
Mhm.
Let me see here.
Yeah, that bracket, that weight class rankings are going to change too.
Peterson majored him.
Wow.
All right. Yeah, 26 is
10-2.
pretty deep. Look at those. There's Zeilers in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 126. Yeah, so that's going to change if Owen Peterson beat Nelson. Change stuff around. Yeah. Jim, you have any individuals final results from the Cheesehead? Who from Illinois won?
Hold on. Let me do that. Let me pull it up just so I don't. Like, I can if I go off memory alone, I'll fuck it up. Munaretto won. Noble. Let me try and go in weight order while I'm doing it. Noble won. Munaretto won. It's like the 2 light
Klitrov.
kids I know of right now. Klitrov didn't win, but he
Oh, he didn't. Okay.
because he had Noble in the finals.
Okay.
So 106 Cheesehead. I thought there was a school from Arizona there. There was a real nice kid named William. I was talking, super nice kid. There was Arizona school there. There was an Oklahoma school there. There was Minnesota. Let me look here. There was Minnesota, Florida, Michigan. There's a lot of Iowa. There was a lot of schools there. There really was. But 106 for Illinois, Michael McNamara, he took 4th. At 106. 113.
Go ahead.
Southern.
No, go ahead.
Edwards.
I was just gonna ask how Edwardsville did as a team, or did he just take some?
I don't know. Give me time and I'll tell. Like I'll Google it. Let me do this first. Caleb Noble won 113. He had Klitschroff in the finals. And then who else from 13 was placed? Nobody else from Illinois. 120. Oh man, what did I do here? 120. Alan Wu took 5th. Don Munaretto won 120, obviously. He had a kid from Oklahoma in the finals. But so Munaretto wins 120. That was his 4th Cheesehead title. So he's won it freshman, all 4 years he's been there. Munaretto wins, Wu 5th. 26, Bobby Russetti wins. Lucas Foster takes 3rd. Caden Potter takes 6th. 126 Illinois is tough.
Pretty dominant. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 32, Jason Hampton wins it. Mikey Milazzo takes 4th. Ryan Dorn takes 5th. Isaac Zimmerman takes 7th. Another deep one, right? 32. 38. Thomas Bannis takes 3rd. $144. Vince Jasinski takes 3rd. Luke Bannis takes 8th. 150. Daniel Blank takes 4th. Oh shit! Here, I missed this. Van Ross. I don't know how to say it. Rosser. I've heard you guys say it correctly.
Yeah, Rosser.
Ross
Yorkville kid took 2nd. 157. Justice Heeg wins it. Justice Heeg wins it, and Justin Wardlow takes 3rd. Nolan Vogel takes 5th. 57, another pretty deep Illinois one. 165, Royce Lopez wins it. Santino Tenuta took 4th. And Max Delago out of Yorkville takes 8th. What weight was I just at? 65? So 75. AJ Tech Montini takes 6th. And then Ela Dvorniak from Warren takes 8th. 190, Aaron Stewart takes 2nd. He's the only Illinois kid in the bracket, or the only Illinois placer. 215, Jimmy Massey wins it. And Cooper Murray from St. Charles East takes 6th. And then heavyweight, Gavin Erickson out of Montini takes 4th. And Brylan Hill Lomax out of Edwardsville takes 7th.
Yeah.
There's your Illinois placers at Cheesehead. And I don't know how to.
I'm looking at the team score. So that Hickman, Missouri took 1st.
Yeah, they won Dvorak as well.
Yeah. And then Southeast Polk took 2nd. Montini took 3rd.
Was it close? Because Southeast Polk seemed like they had 9. I think they had 9 kids in the. Well, they couldn't have
Final?
9 kids in the finals, but they had 9 kids like between the finals and third, fourth.
Yeah, it was 451 to 438 Montini. 437 was Cleveland, Tennessee, and then Coweta, Oklahoma, and then JCA finished 6th. Liberty, Missouri finished 7th. Casson, Manterville, Minnesota took 8th. St. Charles took 9th. Kaukauna, Wisconsin took 10th. I mean, that's kind of a crazy placing for a Wisconsin tournament.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Where's that Hickman at? Are they like Missouri or Missouri? You know what I mean? There's a certain.
Let's look.
There's like a line where you you draw and then you pronounce it differently.
Where would your guess be?
I'm gonna guess they're not too far down in there. I'm gonna guess they're like Kansas City-ish.
Yep. I would say it looks like 90 miles west of Kansas City.
Okay. That just makes more sense that they're in a more populated area. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 125 miles east of Kansas City.
That's still east, so not south. Yeah, I guess that's the Coweta, Oklahoma team. They were the parents, fans, coach, whatever. They were aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
And that's coming from you, huh?
Yeah, they were rowdy.
More rowdy than Klitteroff's mom.
Yeah, yeah. Never heard. She must have never heard her all weekend, so I'm assuming she wasn't there.
Oh. Anything else stand out from Cheesehead? You said Munaretto. Did Munaretto get the OW?
I didn't stick. I'm assuming I didn't. Yeah, he did. I read that. Yep. Yes, he did.
Okay.
Yes, he did. So we ended up. Stupid story, but we ended up sticking around because I thought I rode up with Ray Rice and I thought Hoagie Beer and Jimmy were coming back and we're sitting around waiting around. They're like, no, we're going out with the team doing this or that. I'm like, oh man. So we waited around for nothing. I told Jimmy, I go, well, give me whatever you don't want broken. Because if you leave him, like when you leave him somewhere with a bracket, it never comes home or it comes ripped, you know what I mean? Or like, hey, where's your medal? I left it somewhere, you know what I mean? So whatever you now I'm more sentimental now, like all this stuff, like bring it home, you know what I mean? Bring it home. Regardless if it just ends up in your box in your closet, just at least bring it home. So it's here. And so he gives me his shirt and bracket and medal. And then they all took all the champions took a picture together. So Jimmy's the only one not wearing the Cheesehead shirt, and he's holding Eli Leonard's bracket with him because he didn't have his bracket either. It's like, typical. Takes years of experience to always be out of position. Like
hashtag not my son.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eler, near any thoughts or takeaways for the pit? Obviously the pit, I think we're centrally focused. We're more focused on the pit this weekend because of the locale and how much significance it had for 1A. Thought it was too cool to pass up, but what were your guys' takeaways from there?
First round wrestling was painful. I mean, there was some not great wrestling going on. But dude, their AV setup, holy cow. It is legit as the day is long. So they got one videographer down on the mat getting one perspective, and then there's two up in the bird's nest running two separate cameras up there. One guy is mixing it all together and transitioning from one camera to the other, and he's like, hey, if you guys want to see any instant replays, if you tell me within 7 seconds of when it happens, he goes, I can go back and we can watch as many times as you want. I'm like, seriously? So like we would two or three times we're like, hey, can we spin that back? He's like, yeah, no problem. We get to watch it instant replay, slow motion, whatever you want to see. It was cool, really cool.
We need to sell a lot of t-shirts to get an AV set up like that.
That
would be pretty nice. It seemed like they had a pretty cool setup.
So like I driving home last night, there was a couple things I wanted to rewatch on some matches, and this was at like what time was it? It was like 7:30 at night. It already had almost 800 views.
Wow.
I mean, that's impressive to me. I mean,
Yeah, it's a good sign for just wrestling in general, like in
Yeah.
the area. In the yeah, I mean, I think wrestling's growing. It seems like there's a lot more buzz, conversation. Hopefully, that translates to getting more people involved, and then the biggest challenge is to get people to stay involved. But yeah, I think the internet. This is why I started this, and a few other things. I just think that the internet is definitely helping connect people to watch this stuff for sure.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, good weekend, solid stuff. It's gonna change a lot. We're gonna have to get on those rankings and adjust them. This week is the 3A Illini Classic. There's a lot of Illinois teams, a lot of parity gonna go happen again. A lot of these top teams have kind of basically wrestled each other over and over and over again. So 3A rankings are going to be pretty ironed out by the end of this next week. So that should be good. But
I'll just add real quick that Dustin got to commentate on the finals matches, and him and the old coach Smith from Riverdale's now at St. Ambrose College. They did an awesome job. So if you go on YouTube and watch them matches, it was good.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. It was fun too. We had a lot of fun.
They used to have at the NCAA tournament, they would have these headsets that you could buy, and you would just put the headset on, and it would go to the broadcast team. So you'd be in the stands, and you'd be listening to them. But did you put your headset on and listen to Ealer during the finals?
No, it's nothing like, I just got at home today and watched it. I didn't know there was commentating or anything until I seen him interview the coach Smith, and he said that they were commentating. So I went and watched it on YouTube, and it was legit. It was good.
Yeah, there was some recruiting going on there. I talked to 2 college coaches, and Smith was taking notes the whole entire time we were up there. So
yeah,
hopefully some
Yeah,
kids
that'd
get
be
some
right-
opportunities.
yeah, for sure. That's right where he needs to be.
Yeah, the whole point of the game is being recruited.
Yeah.
Just depends when.
Yeah, sort of.
Kind of.
Yeah. Well, guys, anything else? We'll stop it there, and we'll catch up soon. We got a lot of stuff to catch up on.
I think you guys covered the pit like really, really well. I was able to keep track of it, when I had Google, and it was just easier to like go to on your on Illinois Wrestler than it was to log in and track. I mean, like it was like the updates and everything going on. It was easier. Or even drive like coming back yesterday. You guys had a lot of information out. You guys did a good job covering it.
Yep. Well, thanks, Ealer, for being on the
Yeah,
ground.
for sure, man.
And till next time.